There we go. All right, what is going on, guys? Pebbles back again, coming at you with the news video, and I am 100% late to the party, and I have a good reason for it. One, I was sick. Two, I was in New York, and I'll be real with you, I care more about my family than I care about BBS. And when I did try to watch the live stream, and I saw that Ichigo's voice actor tried to do his first strong attack ever in 8 years, and the strong attack failed to go off. He has never used a strong attack before. And the first time he uses a strong attack. The first time ever. Bro, I was so disappointed because we will never see him use another strong attack ever again. I literally thought to myself, this is a fucking joke, and I literally turned off the stream and have not thought about it since. So someone says, I'm ready for a rant video. New Year Bankai Live is a joke. I checked it out. We're not getting a move source. Matter of fact, if you want a move source, only 3 people are going to get it, and you have to have like the highest score in Nightmare Guild Quest, so have fucking fun with that. And yeah, so they took away move sources altogether, and now it's locked behind this, I mean, I guess I already did it for the day, but now you can only get move sources for resurrected units. You'll get more move sources in the long run, but they added this, in my opinion, in a way to cut out move sources altogether. And I thought, when I said that to myself, I'm like, watch them just remove move sources. I said that as a joke, and they ended up actually fully not giving us a move source for end of the year, and they skipped the move source at the end of September. When I didn't make like a big deal out of it, I figured, if I make a big deal out of not getting a move source, people are gonna complain and be like, yo, Spite, why are you whining? Why are you whining? This is why you complain. And that's literally just because when you let Caleb, when you give Caleb a pass, like, oh, okay, maybe they'll give it to us next month. Maybe they'll give it to us next month. They're just gonna go and fuck you over. Remember that gacha games are not your friends. You are the consumer. When they're giving you something for free, which is like a mobile game, a free mobile game, you, at the end of the day, are the product. Remember that. So, without further ado, I haven't even looked at what these characters do. I just know that Yhwach and Ichigo are SP units because I saw the SP boost, and I saw Orihime was going to be the NAD unit. I have not looked at the gameplay video, so I'm actually really excited to see this. Choose a 6-star, that's going to be pretty nice, but you'll see here that they're not even promoting 8th anniversary, so you're not going to be able to get the 8th anniversary units from that, which in my opinion kind of sucks, considering that most of the time, yeah, here it is, get 1 of 10 characters. It's already a 10% chance, so personally, I don't really find choose a 6-star anywhere near as hype as it used to be. I'm still happy that you get to choose between 10, but not being able to choose, like, why couldn't it be pick 3 and then you get 1? If it stops at it looks like it stops at New Year Rangaku. It's not a great selection. So I mean, it is what it is. Going into the banner format, you'll see here that this banner drops on the 30th instead of the 31st. So it is coming down. It is coming out 1 day earlier than normal. Normally it comes out the 31st at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not really sure. Y'all can do the conversion. That's like 7 a.m. for UK. Midnight/11 p.m. for those on the West Coast. Going into this, you'll see here, this is a doo-doo banner filler. End of the month filler banner. Oh, this is filler. Oh, this is the fillers. Okay. Ichigo, Uryu, Chad. Not bad. Not really all that crazy OP or anything like that. I think that Ichigo's still OP. Rukia is still OP. Oh, but this is Heart Yhwach. This isn't Mind Yhwach. This is not bad filler. It's not crazy OP, but it's not bad filler. Okay, that's awesome. I could definitely use more Rukias. I could definitely use another Yhwach. I could use more Chads. Ichigo and Uryu is gonna suck because I already have them 5 out of 5, but that's not your problem. That's my problem. You'll see here, step 5, 1 5-star guaranteed. 25. Step 25 is 1 featured 5-star guaranteed. Now, my concern with this is, are you given a ticket? What the hell? 1 featured 5-star character guaranteed on step 50? All right, so steps 25 and 50 guarantee a new unit. Now, I didn't see anything in here about it being a selector. Here's this tick. Yeah, okay. So at step 25 and step 50, you get a selector, so you get to choose whoever you want. Okay, that's good. For a second, I thought it was worrisome that it just says 1 5-star featured character guaranteed. Seeing that it's a selector is actually really good. And based on this 10x summons, I wouldn't be surprised if step 25 guaranteed a featured unit, and on top of that, you get the ticket. But I might be wrong on that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like to give KLab free W's because most of the time they're screwing you over one way or another. Going into the 12th, the 18th, and the 24th, each 6 days apart, we are getting individual banners. The individual banners themselves are pretty bad. Like, I'll be real with you, like Lilinet, Oko, and Rose. I have zero use for this outside of like GQ, maybe GQ. Next, Nozomi Droplet. No, yeah, I'd rather use other power units now because there are better alternatives. Mine Droplet Drop Link, I suppose that's not bad, and that Kisei is kind of Stark, Retsu, and he's good in Guild Quest, I guess. I haven't seen exactly what these characters do, so let's see if we can find the gameplay video. Introduces some new elements. 2-stage charged attack. This is the weird thing, right? Tapping the strong attack button will unleash the first stage. Well, let's find the gameplay video, and then we'll talk about that, because that's more hype to me. Boom, boom. Oliver!
Hello,
This is Oliver!
Today, I'll be introducing 3 characters from the New Year special 1000 Year Blood War Xena summons Unveil, which will be
Dude,
releasing
Yhwach's
on the 30th
art, bro.
of
Like,
December.
you can see the pupil and everything, like, just the glance. Okay.
The first character in this summons is Yhwach. Yhwach is a mind attribute character.
Alright, Yhwach releases lights into the air, stealing power and causing immense damage and inflicting weaken. So does he only have weaken as a status element? Oh my gosh, he looks so dirty in this avatar, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he looked mad dirty. Alright, so no affiliation unit with a hollow and no affiliation killer. That's pretty good. Strong attack. Oh, excuse me, that's a burp. Let me actually pull my camera over here. Boom, boom. Transform. Let's flip horizontal. All right. So this character has 884 spiritual pressure, 379 focus. That's pretty good. Strong attack recharge 14%. 884 spiritual pressure is actually crazy.
Strong attack recharge.
I don't really care too much for like base stats anymore, just because like you have so much stuff that just impacts that. Enemies defeated bonus. Okay, this was really weird when I saw this like written down somewhere, and I'm just like, melee defeat what? Well, I was so confused. So he has weaken on all of his attacks. He's going to be a melee type unit. Whenever he defeats 20 enemies, so this is kind of like his it's like a step up rampage, which I think is interesting. So instead of someone like Retsu who gets 2%, like 2% every single time she kills an enemy, like every 2% more damage, up until 100% extra damage, this character gets increased melee damage 20%, which keep in mind, this is not your normal attack damage string. This is just your damage overall. So this is just a 20% multiplier to your damage, which is really, really good. I don't know if this Berserker is the same Berserker as Gauge, or if this is just increased strong attack damage. If this is like Gauge, this is a crazy damage increase.
He has the newly
defeat 60, devastation 60%. Defeat 80, you get a special move. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like, getting an extra special move is pretty good. Innate skills, sprinter +2, and long stride. That's really good to see.
Activates an effect each time he defeats a certain number of enemies.
So does that mean that you never want to really soul bomb early game?
Bonuses are
because increased melee damage. I'm not sure if that applies to special move damage.
Melee damage 20% after defeating 20 enemies. Berserker 40% after.
Okay, we already talked about this. Let's move on. Sprinter +2, long stride, really good. That makes him really fast. Marauder, that's guard break. So he pierces guard and has nullify melee resistance, which is really, really good. Skill, team, party, mind, attribute, strong attack, recharge 20%. That's awesome for wave type of content. Increased strong attack damage 40%. So naturally he has Berserker 40% built into his kit. Devastation 60%. I'm hoping that this is apart from the rampage that he has. Do you have melee damage at the bottom here? No, you do not. Okay, that's awesome. So that means that he has Berserker 40%, gains an extra 40%. Not sure how this one will stack when he gets the rampage off, but devastation 120% means that he's getting more damage than normal bombardment, which they kind of nerfed bombardment just in general due to the way that they did it for very hard GQ. Reduced strong attack cooldown 14%. Completely immune to all status elements. That's awesome to see. Frenzy plus 2. Frenzy plus 2. Berserker 40%. Mind attribute strong attack recharge. Melee damage plus 20%. Extra Berserker 40%. Full stamina damage is 25% when you get him to like T15/T20. Probably give him focus plus 400 so that you're 2 out of 5 off rip, or give him SP 200 if you get him 2 out of 5. This character is going to hit hard. I think he's going to live and die by his kit, because I already know that he has spiritual pressure boost 80%. He is weak in defense too? Debilitator plus 5 seconds poise. So like so Frenzy 2. We have SP boost 80%. We have Berserker 40%. We have full stamina damage boost 25% when you get him to T15, T20. You could give him SP 200/focus 400, depending. If you have him 1 out of 5, you give him focus. 2 out of 5, you give him SP. Melee damage, it's not hard to get 20 kills with a character like this. So you get an extra 20% damage. Spiritual pressure boost. No increased status element chance though.
Now, let's see this.
No increased status element chance, but the Frenzy plus 2 should allow you to at least proc very often.
Inflicts enemies with weaken through one of his attacks. He can cause great damage thanks to his skill, status ailment, spiritual pressure.
Homing vortex? Oh, that homing vortex is sick.
The more enemies he defeats thanks to his enemies defeated bonus, he will perform well in quests with many enemies, such as the Limit Break quest. He also has a high strong attack rate thanks to his skill.
Oh, I love that the gauge for his rampage is right under him. That's actually really good because it lets you keep track. I like that.
Team/party, mind attribute, strong attack recharge.
And when you hit 80, it's maxed out.
He will inflict
his first strong attack looks like just an AoE around in front. It looks like an AoE distant. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a 750. Aw, dude.
Next,
oh, what he
let's
does.
look more closely at his attacks.
Dude, he's such a scumbag.
Here are the normal attacks. His normal attacks are a string of 4 melee attacks.
Nice. Alright, pretty standard melee nav string.
Now for the strong attacks. This attack gathers enemies in front of the
Okay,
target.
so it's just the vacuum explosion. Usually this is like 750 AoE distance since he does have Havoc.
While inflicting damage.
I'm interested in that third strong attack.
Here is the second strong attack. His second strong attack surrounds the character and attacks forward. This attack also follows the enemy as it continues to inflict damage.
Yeah, this looks like just an AoE in front, and then it follows up with a homing vortex. I don't know if this is going to be the same as Ulquiorra, or if this is going to be the same as 6th Anniversary Rising.
This attack goes full screen.
Okay, so it's a full screen third strong attack. Cool. So that's going to be a 1200 radius AoE. Pretty standard. I'm not going to lie, he looks good. The first strong attack, I'm pretty iffy when it comes to AoE vacuum explosions, but I do think that they're good strong attacks overall. And he has Frenzy 2 spiritual pressure boost with melee collision. Like, that's huge. Like, I think that that's what sets that'll set him apart from someone like who is it? Tech Renewed Ichigo, for example. Like, Tech Renewed Ichigo has a lot of like range collision for strong attack, which kind of holds him back. But he's not a bad character at all. Matter of fact, that character, I do like the fact that he has Frenzy 2, increased status element chance, and then SP boost. Alright, so she's the PvP unit. I know that. She Tenkoshin generates a shield, protects herself. Oh, you have a shield on your special. That's pretty cool. Damage reduction 20%. She has a human killer. Are you a range character?
Is damage taken reduction, which can be strengthened to damage taken minus 20%. She is a range
character.
Attack type character.
Okay, so the range type character interests me because ranged AI is usually really bad. Like, well, what's his name? Tokinata got away with it for a long time. But nowadays, like, I feel like, I don't know. We'll see what's up. Sprinter plus 1, paralysis, immunity, sharpshooter, brave battles only, persistence. Persistence.
Her innate skills are.
Talk about persistence, please. Bro, tell me about persistence. How are you not going to tell me about stupid Goose Raba. All right, so the debuff and the shield. Do you have multi-barrier too? Multi-barrier. No multi-barrier. You stupid? You're not gonna give this bitch multi-barrier? Are you serious?
Resistance 100%.
Whatever. Most of the time, characters get pierced barrier anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much. But still.
Here's a list.
So she's given sharpshooter, she's given paralysis immunity, and then she's given sprinter +1. Going into the skills, decreased damage reduction 20% from her soul trait, increased normal attack damage 50%, decreased damage taken by 50% when she gets to half stamina. So increased NAD, decreased damage. That's really good. First 10 seconds flurry +1, so she'll have, what's your flurry at naturally? 2. So she'll have flurry +3 off rip. That's really good. Prevent last ditch survival, brave battle. I feel like that's a necessary skill along with the brave battle invincibility. I want to know what this persistence thing is because he's failed to tell me. All right, prevent brave battle healing. That's pretty good. Poise and flurry +2.
Now, let's see this character in
Oh, and she also has invincibility.
If she gets hit by an attack in brave battles that would normally reduce her stamina to 0, her stamina will instead remain at 1 for a few seconds, thanks to a new skill, brave battles only, persistence. So
this is their cheeky way to give a character invincibility without giving them invincibility. Good job, Caleb. You guys fucking suck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's stupid. I already hate invincibility. The invincibility is the reason that I stay in 7th C, because I thought that was such a fucking scummy thing to do, and Caleb finds another scummy thing to do. So being invincible is no longer enough, right? Because Caleb has released so many characters that pierce invincibility in the first place, but now they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we prevent last ditch now. It's like, crap, we need a character to survive a long time. We need a character to survive a long time that isn't invincible, and what is it called? And barriers aren't doing anything, and we can't let them last ditch. What do? Oh yeah, we give them like freaking zombie mode for an X amount of time. Oh, Caleb, this is why their game is dying, bro. Like, there's stupid shit like this. You couldn't come out with something nice and unique like, oh, pierce invincibility, impregnable barrier, and then make her an SP unit or something. You can't do something unique. You have to go and rehash something. Oh, fuck you.
Thanks to a many brave
that pisses me. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm pissed off. I probably lost half the viewers watching this, but whatever. It's a shitty thing to do. Drag out PvP longer than it needs to again. Fucking dumb. I'm done. I don't give a shit. Move on, bro. I don't even want to see your special. I really don't give a fuck. All right, let's go to Ichigo. Oh, please, for the love of God, be good. Like, and then don't give me this. I don't even want him to be OP. I already saw like people doing tier lists with Ichigo at the top. I know he's gonna be OP, but like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Orihime, really? Y'all gonna come out with Invincibility 2.0? I hope the CEO takes a dildo and shoves it. Like, I hope it's a big black 12-inch dildo and just shoves it in his ass, bro, and then dies. Like, I'm so sick and tired of that bullshit.
He's a hard attribute character with Soul Reaper and Stern Ritter.
Alright. Soul Reaper, Stern Ritter Killer. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so Soul Trait, Strong Attack Damage 20%, Strong Attack Recharge 12%. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I find it kind of weird whenever they have the dual Soul Trait. Someone was mad at me because I didn't make note of Speed Unohana when she got 2 Soul Traits. But, like, the thing is, usually Caleb will give Strong Attack Recharge as a skill anyways. So, like, I don't care. Strong Attack Damage 20%, that's not really all that great. Like, Chad has a better Soul Trait, right? Senkaimon Chad has a better Soul Trait. So, I'm kind of indifferent to it. My only concern is, like, if they ever plan to resurrect this unit, which I honestly, at this point, think that the game's dying. Like, what are you gonna do? Give him a 3rd Soul Trait, or are you just gonna give him Strong Attack Damage 25, Strong Attack Recharge 14? Because if you do that, that'd be cool. I'll be totally down for that. But that's neither here nor there. We don't know. SP 888. Damn. Okay. Ichigo. Okay. Weaken and last rate. Now I did see Ichigo had the weaken and last rate, which is pretty cool. But I saw the strong attack fail live on stream. That was so funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And then I literally just looked at it. I'm like, this is a disgrace. I put the phone down, went back to sleep. Innate skills: Sprinter +2, long stride. That's good. Poise. Poise. I'm pretty sure Yhwach got poise too. I wouldn't be surprised if poise ends up being a big thing later, just because I know that in Limit Breaker Quest, Caleb's been like putting poise enemies, and they'll knock you out of your strong attack, bro. That stuff sucks. So he's also immune to all status elements, Havoc 20%, Frenzy. Oh, so you have Frenzy plus 2 SP boost also. I'm like 99% sure I saw SP boost when I was watching Ichigo's VA play. Okay, cool. Oh, and he has hidden enemies. Damn. Oh, yo. Okay.
I'm poised. Here's a list with the rest of his.
So Frenzy plus 2, Spiritual Pressure boost, increased strong attack damage 20%. It's not crazy, but it's not bad at all. And then you have the full stamina damage use 25% from the T20 skill. All right, I like that. Bombardment, that's always good to see. Damage to weakened enemies and damage to lacerated enemies 100%. That's huge. That's huge considering that he has the increased status element chance. Now, the increased status element chance is interesting to me because it's increased status element chance against Soul Reapers and Quincy's. Not, excuse me, not mind units. You're a heart. Yeah, he's a heart unit. So it's not against increased status element chance against mind units. It's against Soul Reapers and Quincy. So as long as he has killer, he'll be popping off. And that'll be good for content like Limit Breaker quests. That's great for Senkaimon stages where like you might not have a Quincy. Like if you have a Quincy killer that procs his increased status element chance, that's also good for just AoE and crowd control. So I like that. And then you have Marauder, hit hidden enemies. Don't really care too much for the hit hidden enemies all too much, but I think it's all right. Debilitator plus 5. The Frenzy plus 2 spiritual pressure boost 80% increased status element chance, and then plus 100% damage when you proc, plus another 50% damage. This character is going to hit like a truck. Yeah. No.
I'm poised.
I'm interested to see how his strong attacks are. So it looks like there's nothing here in terms of like utility for like epic raids or farming. It looks like they just made 2 really strong units for guild quest. And Orihime might actually have a use outside of PvP with her debuff mechanic along with barrier. I kind of wish she had multi-barrier. I feel like she'd be so cool and like, I don't know. I'm thinking guild quest lately. It is what it is.
His third strong attack is a new 2-stage charged attack. When the attack button is pressed, the first stage of the 2-stage charge.
When the attack button is pressed, the first stage of the 2-stage charged attack will be unleashed.
If the button is pressed for long enough, the second stage.
If the button is pressed for long enough, the second stage of the attack will also take place. How big is the AoE on this without the second state?
The range of
the second stage of the attack will be the same as that of the first stage attack if the button is held just for a moment, then released.
The stage of the attack will be the same as that of the first stage attack if the button is held just for a moment and then released. If the button is tapped, only the first stage of the attack.
If that's an 1170, that's a really good strong attack.
Just for a moment and then released.
If that's an 1170, that'd be a good strong attack. Because you see the enemy over here in the back actually dies. Dude, if that's the case, that's gonna be cracked. I can see the enemy in the back there. Oh, dude, that's good range though. Hits the people in the back here. Hits the people in the back onto his right. And it has back range. Like, I'm really glad that Oliver is showing back range here. Like, you'll see the enemy here. Like, he hits, pops off. If this is an 1170 and this is the back range, you'll see this guy dies too. So even if you don't charge it, it's still a good strong attack. This is a W. I'll take it.
This is a new type of attack.
I was really worried because I thought that the AoE was just this little AoE in front of him. Like, how... Like, I thought it was here. I thought this is where it stopped, and I'm like, this strong attack does not look good.
You can scatter enemies with
but I'm wrong.
Stage,
I was wrong.
Great damage with its second stage. Although you cannot move or perform any other actions while the button is being held, any enemies that enter the attack's range will be dealt damage once.
Yeah, like, dude, this is a crazy strong attack.
It's important to analyze your surroundings before using this attack, as it can be cancelled by an epic raid boss's unique attack or by...
Even if it gets cancelled by an epic raid's boss's unique attack, if you're running a character with multi-barrier, you're only getting killed by their purple AoE, and you can charge this attack and then just launch off massive damage. Like, I want to see how much damage does this deal? So 36,000, 60,000, excuse me. Oh, that's when spiritual pressure boost triggers. Okay. And then 24k, I don't know what.
Being held, any enemies that enter the attack's range will be dealt.
And it looks like a 50k over there in the back end. Interesting.
It's important to analyze your surroundings before using this attack, as it can be cancelled by an epic raid boss.
He looks good. What's up, Joker?
Ichigo
Please don't go behind my monitors.
high damage to enemies inflicted with a status ailment. Thanks to his skills, status ailment spiritual pressure boost 80%, damage to weakened enemies 40%,
Come on.
and damage to lacerated enemies 60%.
If you want to come bother me, feel free to come bother me. Just don't step on my keyboard, please. What's his first strong attack? That looks like a beam.
Enemies, thanks to his skill, increased status ailment chance against Soul Reapers and Quincy's.
Yeah, he looks cracked, dude.
Next, let's look more closely at his attacks. Here are the normal attacks. His normal attacks are a string of 4...
I like the nat string. That little swirl at the end. I see you. Might actually use...
For the strong attacks. His first strong attack is 2 attacks that deal damage straight ahead.
Oh, dude. Dude, when he like teleported like forward, I'm like, what the hell is this? What's up, Joker?
Now, for the strong attacks. His first strong attack is 2 attacks that deal damage straight ahead.
2 attacks deal straight ahead?
Here
That's
is
so
the second
weird.
Strong attack. His
What's up,
second
Joker?
strong attack surrounds the character and attacks
Goodbye, Joker.
forward. This attack also deals damage around the character.
Just a good lunge. It's probably like Udyu's.
Here is the third strong attack. This strong attack is a 2-stage charged attack.
Mm-hmm.
The first stage of the attack is a forward attack that also surrounds the character. Keeping the attack button pressed will unleash a powerful second stage attack.
Oh, and Jujisho is gonna be his ultimate. Nice.
Finally, his special move, Getsuga Jujisho.
Them changing it from blue-red is kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping they'd keep it blue-red.
For Ichigo. And those were the character intros for the New Year special, 1000-Year Blood War.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm totally down. I think that my only concern really is Orihime is just gonna make Brave Battles a fucking bore.
Finally, be sure to give this video a
Like,
thumbs up and subscribe.
do y'all remember what happened when Jugrim originally came out with the first Brave Battle invincibility, but he didn't have Pierce invincibility? And all your PvP fights lasted fucking 30 seconds to a minute? That's why I'm mad, bro. Anyone who cares about Brave Battles, fucking get fucked, bro. That shit sucks. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be so upset right now. This. There we go. And yeah, I mean, honestly, the banner looks like it's gonna be good. I'm still a bit concerned about the Orihime. I'll probably do like maybe 1,500 orbs. I'm not really like 100% all in or anything like that. I have 4k orbs and I'd rather make that last as long as possible. I'll probably do like 5-6 steps, maybe do 5-6 steps on the individuals. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Whenever a new Ichigo comes out, I get wet and then I end up having to summon all in anyways because I'm a moron. And yeah, I know that, you know what I'm saying? I did summon on the poll selection banner. I didn't record it. I did 8 steps. I did step 7 twice. I got the 8th anniversary Ichigo finally. I did pull 2 Rangakus. I kind of want to go for the Maid Orihime still, but I'm still like, I just don't see me ending up with a W if I summon and I've already gotten everything that I kind of wanted, because I mainly just wanted Ichigo, and I did want the Rangaku a bit, you know what I'm saying? So, well, we'll see what it is. And at the end of the day, I'm just playing BBS just because I do have fun with it. But I'll be real with you, when it comes down to like the scum tactics that Kayla does in their games, I have I can't tolerate not talking about it. I'm sorry. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna play the game because I'm a bitch. But there's just some stuff. It's like how do I put it? It's like having an annoying little brother. You know, like the annoying little brother. So you tolerate it. But if that motherfucker starts touching your toy, you gotta smack the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, to those that have siblings, y'all probably know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't have an annoying sibling, you're probably the annoying one.